What's going on, YouTube? I'm Michael Lee, and I just want to take this time to talk about the next thing that I'm going to do about when it comes to music. And well, depending on if I have the music resources, I want to hit the studio and have another studio album. I think it's like my fifth one, so this is pretty big. But anyway, I'm finna do this album called Sausage Biscuit. Yep, sausage biscuit. Like you get a sausage biscuit at a restaurant, when it's time for breakfast, stuff like that. And how I thought about that concept, sausage biscuit, was when I was just at the stove, right, and I was cooking me a sausage biscuit. You know what I'm saying? I was cooking me a sausage, and the biscuit was done from the oven, and so it's like sausage biscuit. And I hope whoever's watching this is 18 or up because I'm finna make a vulgar gesture. But you know, sausage biscuit is also referring to when a male puts his penis in a female. You know what I'm saying? Doesn't matter which, part. No matter if it's her front part or back part. So sausage biscuit. He has a sausage and she has a biscuit. And the biscuit is her behind. The biscuit is her front. So sausage biscuit. And this is gonna be a all hip hop album. This is what I'm supposed to do. And so it's gonna be an all hip hop album. See how it's gonna turn out, because this whole hip hop thing is new to me. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if people know this, but hip hop is just not regular music. It's, in my opinion, and how I see it, and my thoughts about it is that hip hop is combining two different genres of music. I would say country and rap. So when you combine country music and rap music together, in my opinion, you get hip hop. Which is that I would say it's a soft version of drum and bass. You know what I'm saying? If you don't know what drum and bass means, let me. So if you don't know what drum and bass means, it's basically a UK term for a specific type of music. Now I'm not into indie right now because that's more hardcore rap. You know what I'm saying? I am doing what they would call hip hop. I'm not too invested and indulged into the culture because somebody always shooting somebody always killing somebody always trying to sell dope and drugs and whatnot. You know what I'm trying, you know what I'm saying? I try and keep my stuff, positive. Although I do have my own, my own weaknesses. I do have my own times where, you know, I do stuff I ain't supposed to do. But at the end of the day, it's not that severe that, the cops come knocking at my door. You know what I'm saying? Now I get caught with a pound or so of drugs and, get pulled over and whatnot. Me particularly, I like to write. And when I write something, I don't care what it is. I don't care if it's cussing, not cussing, vulgar. I don't care, what kind of word it is. I do it. All right. Let's see. Stuff like that. Shoot, I'm lazy. You know what I'm saying? Most people who do hip hop are smart. I'm not. Don't want to be. Not trying to be. You know what I'm saying? Most of them stress education. You know, uh, it's just different people. Like in my opinion, I don't know if they know they stress education, but the outlook in which I see them, they stress education. You know, people like Reverend Ron, from Run DMC, he stressed education by the way he walk and talk and stuff like that. But yeah, Nicki Minaj, she stressed education. What she do, So you can associate with her with some hip hop. Um, Old school recording artists like Slick Rick the Ruler and all that kind of stuff. They people like him. They suggest they education. But me, I say, you know what? Education don't get you paid. You know, I have to live life within the right now, or else it won't be right. I have to live life in the right now, or else I won't survive, or else I won't make it. And right now, it's bills to be paid. You know what I'm saying? People need money to put gas in their car, to pay their car insurance, to pay tithes at their church or Gethsemane or temple, wherever they be. People need money for their taxes. People need money to start their own businesses, on paper. And money just don't grow on trees. And so it's not as if when you go to school you get paid, because you really don't. Now after, if you get a job, if you get a job while you in school, but not in class, yeah. But generally, nah. School is a money pit to me unless you are trying to be like a doctor or a lawyer or a teacher, then it can be reputable. But see, sometimes in life you have to be prepared to do something without the care of anybody, without worrying about your family, making sure they have some money, without being there for other people. So it's a lot of stuff associated with doing stuff like that. But me particularly, I mean, I don't see the point. Somebody's always trying to be like, well, I wanna, or I help people out who, You know, like for instance, Nicki Minaj. She she said that she paid some people's tuition for their college, but yet she constantly talks about her brother and the legal issues he have. So if you have legal issues, what are you doing trying to pay for somebody else's tuition when you can turn that same energy, and help him out? Or help your mama out or your daddy out who separated, divorced, or having problems, or however it might be. So it's other stuff than education. You know what I'm saying? People in your realm need help. You know what I'm saying? Neighbors, people in your neighborhood, they all want to do music. You know what I'm saying? They all want jobs. They all want to sell drugs. I mean, you gonna sell drugs, sell drugs. But it takes help. You know what I'm saying? And who better to talk to you about selling drugs than a recording artist? And so that's what I want to talk about. So if so this is a tentative. Okay, a tentative. Cause boy, that thing be going. Okay. So two things. One, if I can find enough music that I've done to produce a quality album, I'm gonna do my fifth studio album, my sixth studio album, whatever it is, and it's gonna be called Sausage Biscuit. All right. And if I can find enough material, then I'm gonna do it. You know what I'm saying? And if I have the energy, I'm gonna do it. Because I've had a lot of doctor's appointments. And so far, things are okay. Had a lot of checkups. So far, things are okay. And that takes out of you. You know, it's a lot of stuff doctors, excuse me, it's a lot of stuff doctors do when they see you at their doctor's office. They poke on you and hammer on you and listen to you and thump on your body and take your blood. It's a lot of nights associated with staying up late, trying to develop that contact list so that you can spread out your music, making sure that your social media is presentable, making sure you distance yourself from just people who hate or people who need their own space so that they can do their own thing. I'm the type of person who, at this point in time in my life, I don't care. There's going to be stuff in my life. And that's all I want to say about that. You know what I'm saying? And so I go less places because I feel less hyper. When I go less places, I feel more controlled. And sometimes when I'm places, I just want to stand up and blurt out stuff like that, but it's not right. You know what I'm saying? When you go somewhere, when you do something, you are to be cordial. Okay? And inviting and warm and Christmassy. And that's just how it is. I mean, check it out. is one check that come through here. So it's one thing that I can do. And check is more than just money. It's about time, talent, time, all that kind of stuff. It's about energy, know-how, stability. So it's a lot of stuff associated with having a career in music or whatever you want. Me particularly, I love to bake cupcakes, and sometimes I feel as though my energy would be better spent baking cupcakes professionally, and having my own cupcake bakery. Because it's possible. I mean, I've had my own business before, so why can't I do it again? But DJing, it wasn't cutting it for me. It just got too complicated. You know what I'm saying? Like DJing, having my own DJ service, it was just too complicated. I was like, oh no, I don't ever want to be in the service industry ever again. Cause it's just too much. You know what I'm saying? And so that's what I want to say about that. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it's one thing you can do in life. One. And you have to choose that one very carefully. And so, that's what I want to say about that. So thank you all for watching. Shout out to all the channels that I subscribe to. Shout out to all the comments. But know this. No matter if you die or if you get caught up, it's going to be an end one day. And, I don't mind saying this, no matter how it is in my life, man. I love this life. I mean, they're not traded for. I mean, that's just how it is. All the bad, the struggles, turmoil, whatever it might be, it still turned out well. And I'm at the point in time in my life where I'm like, okay, what is that one thing that I'm going to do? What is that one element in life that I want to save? And so if you have not watched Diners, Drive-Ins, and Dives, look at it, because it helps me in life. You know what I'm saying? It helps me realize that I can only do one thing. And what is that one thing that I'm going to do? Where's that final play? Where's that final song that I'm going to play? Where's that final goal that I'm going to achieve before the upper room or the lower room or the left room or the right room or however it's going to be? I mean, I ain't old, but I ain't young. I ain't young, but I ain't old. And one day it's all going to stop. I just want to be ready for it. You know what I'm saying? So that's it. That's all I want to say. And I also want to say that, I don't know if this year is a little sketchy for me, because, I mean, not like physically, people take it too serious, you know what I'm saying? It's like musically, because it's other stuff in life I could be doing. Like, I found another passion of mine. I don't know if I've shared it with y'all, but another passion of mine and like that I want to explore one day is imaging. You know what I'm saying? And what that is, like medical imaging, stuff like that, medical imaging, stuff like that. It's like CAT scans, MRI, stuff like that. I mean, later on in life, I could see myself doing something like that. But it takes commitment and time and stuff that I don't know if I really want to do right now. I mean, just so many people who live to be so old. You know what I'm saying? And you have to make sure you prepare for that. So many people who die so young. You know what I'm saying? So you just never know. My favorite part is when they tell you to hold your breath and don't breathe, and then go behind there and they take the picture, and then you hear that clicking noise, and then they tell you to breathe. I love doing that when they scan you, when they MRI or scan your body, or whatever it is. When they um put you back up against that wall, with the four squares and whatnot. Yeah, stuff like that. Yeah, people know what I'm talking about. But I wouldn't mind doing that later on in life. You know what I'm saying? But now it feels cool to be able to just stay at home and bomb out. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't have any responsibilities. The only thing I really got to do is, make sure I keep my doctor's appointments and make sure I go to church every once in a while. That's about it. And so I don't go to school. It feels kind of cool to be that way because I'm more available for music. Because back then, I couldn't do it like that. You know what I'm saying? Because I was in school. But now I can. So that's about it. That's about it. It is shoot. Let's see what time it is. Cause I was trying to. It ain't good, but it is. I thought it was a record. Check it out. It is. It is like 1:10 p.m. and I'm just not finna eat breakfast. But that's it. Thank you all for watching. Have a great day. Practice and enjoy.